Welcome to our podcast. What she said.
Hey, this is Audrey, and this is Courtney, and we are the Girls of 95.
Yeah. Girls of 95. Yeah. 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 Girls of 95. Oh, yeah. Don't rain our parade.
I don't know that one either. Scoot toward it.
Life's candy and the sun's a bowl of butter.
No. Sing a better song. Jeez. Sorry for all my show tunes, people, but
Hi.
we're going to make sure Audrey's...
Hi, we're a friend sandwich and we're the Girls of 95.
I'm the bread, and I'm Courtney.
And I'm the meat, and I'm Audrey.
And I'm the bread with butter, and I'm Emily.
I'm you on your own podcast, bro. You gotta.
I got avocado on me, so...
I put pepper on mine.
Emily, yeah.
You
Audrey's
guys
like,
went with
I'm honey ham.
high end. I just had.
Yeah, I'm Honey Ham.
slaps of
I'm my
butter
own
on there.
Honey Ham, like the own store. Like, you know that Honey Ham has its own store. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right?
She
I get
owns
it.
honey ham.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
get it.
guys, well, welcome back. Welcome back today with us. We have the OG,
Hello, welcome.
me.
Yeah.
You're not the
And?
OG.
Well, I mean, you were born first. That's why I say.
Mm-hmm.
The OG to this world. And then
Yeah.
Emily, our specialist guest
Special
to ever
guest.
be on our show.
Yeah, I guess at this point, too, I am like, you're not even my age anymore. Like, you're too young for me.
What's my age again?
26.
That's the
Like,
song.
you're not
You're
20
supposed to start singing the song.
What?
There's a song. What's my age again? Is that the song like a early 2000s? Like punk
You've
song?
heard it for sure.
Da-da-da-da-da. Right? No?
Yeah, sure.
What's my age
Something like
again?
that.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
my age again?
Yeah. That's how it goes. Anyways.
Wow.
That one went right over her old head.
Hey, listen. So, yeah, no, it's...
Grandma.
You know what? You know what?
All she listens to is bowl of butter. Whatever.
No, I don't. I was a Gleek, though. Were you a Gleek? Were you
No.
a Gleek?
I was a
Heck
geek
no.
for a very small amount of time, but in 6th grade or something, for sure, I remember having a
Yeah.
Glee phase, and I thought it was scandalous.
It was good.
It kind of was.
I just looked on the other day on Facebook,
Sometimes.
and it's like, I kept getting posted about Glee. And I was like, what? And it's like, because I liked it. And
A long time ago?
Yeah, so
The
I
fan
unliked,
page,
I unliked
that's
Glee.
So funny.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well,
really off topic.
we're back, and it's been a minute since, first of all, the three of us have all been together, but it's even been a minute since I've been on, just because
Yeah.
I just recently went back to work. Obviously, the last couple times we've, put an episode out, we've explained the situation where Audrey's moved, like,
It's a little difficult.
4.5 hours away, so, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we were
just
like,
harder to, like,
get together
Yeah,
and
it's hard to
okay,
get together.
let's preface this because this is what we want to talk about. Like, we're gonna have a real episode. It's gonna be fun and dandy, but we do want to like take care of some business. It's a little serious, not very serious. It's
yeah.
fine.
So basically, we just kind of said we kind of have to make a new game plan, just considering our life situation is different than when we started
Yeah.
this.
Like, we
And-
started this like being in the same town, literally like living together, and then like
Yeah, we lived we lived
we
together.
lived together. We started, I think.
No.
Maybe you just moved, but like, yeah, like we were so close together. And after, like, when everybody decided to move, I was like, it's no big deal. Like, I have to come up for work anyways. Like, it's no biggie. Like, we'll just bang out some episodes and whatever. But we were really thinking about it, and it was just like I was thinking about it. This is the first time I've come up for work. Okay, and I was just like, already in my head, I was just like, okay, I get it on Sunday. We have to record 2 episodes on Sunday. I need to edit an episode on Sunday to post on Wednesday. Then Tuesday night, we need to record another episode. Or Monday night, we need to record another episode. And Tuesday night, we record our last episode because Wednesday, I have to go home. And I was just like, that's not... No. It's like, it was one thing when we were together. And yes, we could bang out an episode every single, a couple every week and upload it and stuff. But it's just like, every time I come up here, I don't want to just be like, okay, work. Like, the whole time.
Well, my thing is we talked about we started this, like, because it's something, like, our hobby. Like, it basically took place of Zumba. We were talking about how much we love Zumba when we first started
Yeah.
recording. But, like, we eventually started recording on Zumba. It, like, became the hobby that we were doing together.
Yeah.
And we really enjoy doing it. And we love it. And we like having, like, a consistent thing all the time. Like, that's really big. But it's just that we don't want it to become a chore and that to, like...
And it's
out.
feeling that way to me, honestly.
It's feeling that way to me
yeah.
too, because genuinely like, even the reason why I haven't been able to, like, come on recently is the other day, like, obviously we can't put out episodes together whenever we're not here, so we've recorded some and had them back, and then it just, like, didn't, you were supposed to come one time, and you didn't end up having to come, so, like, you recorded some on your own, and then I was gonna record one on my own, but, like, I just went back to work, and anybody who's a teacher or works in education knows, like, the first,
it's a lot.
Like, when you're going back, that's, like, the craziest time of the year, so genuinely I was supposed to record one, and I just forgot. And that just shows it's like I would never forget if it was like it's not our full-time thing. It's a fun like hobby that we have that we don't want to give up, and we really, really love it. And we want to make sure that we're putting out things that reflect our personality and our friendship, and things that we're interested in, and that are entertaining. And it's just not entertaining whenever it comes across as like we're forcing it.
Yeah, and I feel like we are. And it's like we can't think of original content. Like we literally like...
It's not even that. It's just we don't have any... Every time that we like are together, we don't have all that in-between time. Like before, we would hang out in between and we would just talk all the time because like our lives were so intertwined. And now they still are, but obviously like she's doing her own thing. I'm doing my own thing way more. So we're not getting to like talk and plan and do all those things that we were naturally doing just by being around each other, and it wasn't like the focal point of our friendship. And now it's like when we talk, I feel like every time we talk we have to talk about this.
It literally is. And it's so like it kills us too that I want to post an episode every week. Like I still want to do that, but it's just like it's so uninspiring, and like it's so hard for me to like want to do it. It's like it feels like not a chore, but kind of at this point. And it's like I don't want it to feel like that. Like I want it to still be fun. Like that's why we decided to do it. So we've come to the conclusion that we're gonna do seasons. It was Courtney's idea. It's a really great idea. So we're basically we don't want to hold ourselves to like a flame of like when they're coming out, whatever. But we are gonna move forward and do 12 episodes, and they're going to be really good and like full of a lot of good content and like really fun stuff for you guys. And our goal is to do it probably like every 2 to 3 months, but like that could vary, but you would at least have 2 seasons a year, but hopefully more than that. But just giving ourselves like a little break so that like whenever I come up here, our plan is to still record an episode every single time, but it's not like the whole time I'm up here I have to go to a 9 to 5 work, like all of us, and then like come back, and then at night we have to record, and then I have to edit it, and then we have to like it's just we're not gonna be in a time crunch, which was not an issue when we were near each other, but now that we're far away and we have to schedule times to be together, and it's like we don't have that weekend time to do it. It's
so
like it's hard.
It's a good way to make sure that we just don't want to be sporadic. That's the thing, is we don't want to be sporadic with what we're putting out. We want to make sure whatever we're putting out is consistent. Like, okay, guys, expect 12 episodes for the next however bit this is season
like 3
2.
months.
So
and then take a little break, and then take a little
break. Be able to like plan out some things that are actually fun and good, and and then if there's ever like a little surprise one or fun thing, we can put out like every
I would say like think of it like the Bachelor schedule. Like I'm gonna try to like stick to that. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be like 2 to 3 seasons a year, but it's like there will be little breaks in between just to help us prepare and not have to just Anyway,
so we're excited about that. We just want to make sure that we can continue doing this, but in a way that it's like it's a balance. Like we were able to do it balanced before, and obviously things have changed. So we're going to make sure that we are still being consistent with what we're doing.
Yes.
But it's not just like we're kind of scraping, and it's just like it's not the first thing. It can't be the first thing on our mind and our top priority right now. So we're going to do it in a way where we can continue.
It works.
Yeah, it works. We can think of things that are fun, and when we get together, we're actually excited about doing. We don't feel like we have to do 3 in a row. Yeah, if I sit down, I'm like, oh, we have to record 2 right now. Like, it's just not, it's not the same as whenever you're, like, excited about doing one.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we're always still excited about it. It's just, we realize that it's hard right now, so we want to make sure we're doing it in a way that
But let me tell you, if we become, like, hot stay-at-home moms, then, like, like, we'll ramp it the shiz up back. It's just hard. It's hard whenever.
Anyway, but like little life update. I'm just gonna do a quick work one because that's kind of what we got. I mean, all of our work situations have changed recently.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
generally every single one.
I think I talked about it before.
You did. You said it. Yeah, you talked about it, but you've not. It's not been like. Since.
I don't know if it was for sure yet.
Oh
maybe
yeah,
it was.
It was still up in the air.
I think it was. thought it
assumed.
was for sure.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Oh,
for
but yeah,
sure,
but I'm
for
officially
sure.
back in beauty, so I'm like not dealing with that. It's fun and it's fine. It's just like it's taking a little bit to get ramped up and going again, but I'll get it. But
Well, obviously, if you
been
like
stressful.
change into a different team and stuff, it's always a learning curve. Like
For
even
sure.
if it's something that you're really good at, it's still.
it's funny how much you forget. It's like this stuff I literally like would train people how to do, and I'm like, how do you do that again? Like, I don't understand how to do it because divisions are so different. But yeah, but I'm doing that, and today was my first day back in the office, and I lost my diamond out of my ring today, like my giant diamond engagement ring. It's fine, it's lost, and it's gone forever, and we're not gonna cry about it. I just keep saying, and I just keep reminding myself, it's like I have a really hot, like amazing husband who's like so dank and amazing, and it could be worse because like he went on a hike the other day and like he could have got eaten by a bear, and like I could have lost him in the woods, you know what I'm saying? So it's like to lose just like a thing, it's like it's fine,
It's just I mean,
It's just
a
a thing.
sad thing, but it's definitely like
it's fine. I'm
life
still married.
Life does go. Yeah.
I could have an awful marriage, and I don't. I have a great marriage, so it's like it's fine.
Yep.
It's all that matters.
Emmy, you want to update the crowd?
Yeah, so Audrey got moved to beauty, and then I got moved out.
Literally
And
the
what-
same week.
What hurts just really deep is that she is working with like all the people I worked the most
No,
closely
yeah, I was
with.
supposed to move to skincare, and then they said, "Hold up, no, we're gonna move you to Bath and Body," and that's literally what Emily was on. So it's like we literally would be on the same team, working the exact same brands. It's just
and we
funny.
had like one meeting together towards the end of like my last week in my old position and your last week in your old position, and it was just so fun, and I wish we could have had a couple weeks in between,
Yeah.
but
Well, the fact of the matter is, it's no secret at our work that planning, we're the devil kind of. We're not. I mean, they like us, but we're like kind of like
You're the villains.
We're like the dad that has rules. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, okay.
you know, it's like, or no, maybe the mom. I don't know, but like the parent who's always just like, no, you must do this. You da 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 da. You da 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 da. So I'm like, I think honestly, we would just fight. Like, not fight. We would never fight. I don't think we would
I
ever
don't
fight
think
in
we
our
would
whole
ever
life.
fight, but there probably would be conflicts of interest where like it would be awkward for us to have to
Like, I would have to
not
be
do
tough with
what's best
you, or
for
you
the
would have to
other.
fight back and be like, no, you need to do your
Honestly.
job. And like, yeah, I think it would be. So it's probably for the best, but it is hysterical. Like, I moved to beauty August 1st, and then I moved to Bath and Body the next week. And then you moved.
I think it was a week back from that because
do?
my first day in my
Was
new
August
position was
1st, you're
August
right.
1st, and the week before that,
You're
we
right.
were,
Mine was like
handing
July
things
21st or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they said you're going to start in Bath and Body on August 1st. That's what it was. And I was like,
And you're
that's
like,
so funny.
Wow.
I heard that and I was like, it felt personal. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, wow. I know it wasn't. And Audrey's just the greatest. And
could
I'm
have been-
so happy for my old team because like
Well,
she's
thanks.
just a ray of sunshine as a human, but she's just
She's
that
really
wonderful
good at
to
her
work
job,
with
yeah.
too. She's so good at her job. She's so positive. She
Catch me
keeps
crying at my
things-
desk today. It's fine.
She keeps things in perspective. Like she gets what's important, and that's a reminder I need at work so much because I.
Well, too
fixate
bad she's not on
on
your team.
everything.
Yeah, it
I
sucks to
know.
suck.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Guys,
Emily's
I
been
do
helping me. I keep like messaging her. I'm like, yo, where this at? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Please help.
Well, I have the inside scoop because, actually, I forgot to tell you guys. I acquired
You work at
HSN.
HSN.
I acquired the business.
Curate
So you all
Reaper?
work for me.
Wow.
Wow. Well,
Can you change our IT ringtone?
Whatever you like.
Da
I'm
da
done.
da 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 da.
I'm about to get whacked in the head.
Raquel, this one's for you. I know you're listening.
Genuinely, I'm changing it to Whatever You Like by T.I.
Oh, Frank.
that would really up the vibe. When
Honestly, it
it's-
would. And in T and
6:45
IT
in the
answers and it says
morning.
it's not TI, it's IT. Whatever you like. What do you need?
President.
Guys,
Courtney for
tell you,
president.
Incredible.
I tell you, yeah.
Snap,
I
bro.
am running. Anyway, so enough with all the heavy. Oh wait, no, I went back to work.
Oh, yeah.
I'm back. I'm back in business.
Wait, no, let's just skip our update.
Guys, I don't work. I'm not a corporate girly.
It's okay. You're a teacher girly.
I'm a teacher girly. No, so I did go back to work. It's last week was the first full week of school, so I was so tired every single day. But genuinely, I know y'all know how stressful last year was for me, and that I was trying to stay positive, but I know that you guys could tell I was dying inside, and that it was like the literalist, literally the most is what I was trying to say. like hardest year I've ever had as far as working goes.
Yes.
And that's what was so frustrating because I had just moved and everything else was really wonderful and great. And that was like the one piece that was kind of had a dark cloud. Anyway, it was just a challenging time, but I'm back at the same school. I stayed in the grade, so it's like I'm not new anymore. Some things have changed there where I feel like I can be successful in my job that I was kind of feeling like couldn't be successful last year for some different reasons. And I have a really good group of kids that I really love. So it's starting out so much better. Genuinely, I've come home every day and Emily's asked me how my day was. And we were like, yeah, this is a record amount of days. And I've been like, it's a great day. Like, it was a great day. It was a really good day. I had a great day. I'm exhausted every day, but like nothing's killing my soul. And genuinely last year, I felt like the life was sucked out of me.
Drained.
Yeah.
So I'm having less of a traumatic experience, so I may not be as funny after a while, but
it's okay. We can fill in the gap.
For now,
we got you.
I'm sure that other things will happen. Like my windshield just tried to crack in half today, so that's
like I keep saying. I was just like luckily, like our angel friend Emily hasn't, like, you haven't had anything bad happen to you today, but I was like, look out, because
I had
literally
a really
it's
scary
like
nightmare.
You had a nightmare last night too?
Yeah, I saw a really scary TikTok that honestly was like everything that's happening to me right now, and I was like, cool. And then I stayed up
I got a
until
shiver
2
down
in the
my
morning,
spine.
And then I had a nightmare after that.
Okay, wait. She stayed up till 2 in the morning and had a nightmare after that. I woke up at 2 in the morning from
That's
a nightmare.
why I said I wish we would have known each other was.
Because Audrey was sleeping in my room in my bed, and
that's probably when I lost my diamond. I probably swallowed it.
Maybe
I
that's why
could've.
you backtrack. You thought something bad was gonna happen. You had the nightmare because something bad did just happen. Like the diamond just disappeared.
It's gonna be in Audrey's poop. Anyway, no, I do want to share this nightmare. This is important because it's scary.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're sleeping in bed together. Honestly, I would know I was tossing and turning because I think I just was having the nightmare like in and out of sleep for a while. Like I think I was like kind of waking myself up.
I woke up from her tossing and turning and I was like, I don't think I slept.
First of all,
I don't know.
Like
I'm
says
not sure.
that now, but she doesn't know for sure.
I
feel like you were tossing.
Yeah, probably.
We were both tossing and turning.
But like I'm out like the thing is I'm out like a rock every single night. So the fact that wasn't was weird.
No, same. Actually,
I'm
same.
always out,
I
like, a
literally
light.
woke up and I was like, from how ill I felt.
From how tired I was, I literally drove all day. And it's
I was literally so tired. I honestly
I was
don't even know
sleeping
why.
on the couch. I was just like, I need to go to bed. And anyway, I couldn't. Yeah.
I was so tired. I was so sleepy. I laid down. I thought I was gonna like be out, and I just could tell I was in just a really light sleep until 2 in the morning.
I think
and
I
was dreaming. Obviously, I was enough to be in dreaming sleep, but I had a dream that it was storming super bad here, and I was driving somewhere. Like on the highway, and I was getting ready to go over a bridge, and I didn't realize that the storm had taken out the bridge. And if you know, like, the bridges around here, it's not like a little bridge. It's like a major highway bridge, and it's scary. Anyway, so like the waves and stuff had taken out the bridge, and I didn't realize, and I was the first car to I literally just drove straight into the ocean on accident. And then all these cars behind me are like driving to the ocean because we didn't realize it, but I was the only person that survived it. And then I woke up, and it was just like. I had to go. I slept on the couch the rest of the night because I just had a horrible feeling. And I texted my boyfriend this morning. I was like, I had the worst nightmare. Actually, I texted him when I woke up. I'm like, I had the worst nightmare. And then I was like, I just literally cannot shake the feeling that something bad was going to happen. And then Audrey lost her diamond. And my windshield cracked.
Can you post on Instagram? I really need to post the what if Cam feel like my diamond? It's in the ocean.
What did you say?
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian when she lost her diamond earring, and she's like, my
and
diamond,
she has the cry
fell
face,
out.
and then Courtney said,
You just said it so,
people
like,
that
you
are
literally, whatever
dying.
you just said was so fast. I literally was like, I was staring, trying to decipher. You know how when you like, you can't tell what somebody said, but you're like, if I just think about, like, I keep replaying it long enough, I'm sure my mind will make sense of it.
No.
I have no idea what you said, so what did you say?
My earring's in the ocean.
My earring's in the ocean, yeah. My diamond's in the ocean.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking
And then
about. But you're
Courtney,
like, please,
Kim,
can you
people are
post
dying.
Kim? And I was like, huh? The ocean. I was like, You said so many things.
If there's one pop culture reference I get, it's that one.
So
yeah,
good.
no,
I
that was
remember
good. Like,
watching it.
and there's
Real
like
quick.
people
People
dying.
dying.
Yeah, no, that's so good. Anyway, so for the fun little Out with a Bang episode.
Yeah, Out with a Bang. Yeah, so yeah, Out with a Bang.
Out with
We're gonna
them.
take. This is officially we're taking a break now, a little bit.
So this is our level 1. Now
Yeah.
here's what we're gonna do just for fun. We're gonna end it on a little game show note.
Yeah.
We love a good game. Like
Yeah.
genuinely, not even for podcast purposes. Like I bought these with not the podcast in mind. Anyway, so I ordered. I don't know when this is going out. I guess Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Okay. Well, I don't know if Urban Outfitters is still having a major sale by then, but they've been having a major sale, and I bought these. We're Not Really Strangers cards, which is like they have a bunch of different packs or whatever. But this is the Honest Dating expansion pack. But this is the type of thing I live for. I'm not even kidding. Like if I could just be a games like this influencer and like have a show like The Cut or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're gonna turn this show
That's
into.
the $1 million idea. We've been trying to think of the $1 million
We just go to
idea
Ferg's and we
that's
ask people
gonna get
questions.
us rich. That'd
be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like kind of like mix like Channel 5 News or whatever that like I think it's called Channel 5 or Channel 9. It's that guy that like interviews people like with the, hey, how you like you
Yeah.
know, well you do that with the games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like genuinely,
fun.
yeah, that'd be so fun.
Should
And
do that.
especially something like this, what it would be like. Anyway, so I'm gonna ask some questions. Some of them they're about me, but I can answer them back to you. I mean, like I'm asking like myself, but obviously we're all answering for each other.
For ourselves.
Like
For
you'll
sure.
answer for me, we'll answer for Emily. Like the
Sure.
question is all like we're answering for Emily basically.
Got it.
Because it's like it's
Okay.
about perception of
Okay. What is the game called again,
I
you
think
said?
I
we're not really strangers.
had this backwards. It's fun to hear
You'll s-
like
Yeah.
yeah.
Some of them you'll answer yourself, I believe. But I went through, I just picked out, because they have different levels. And it'll say on there, like, this one's perception. Level 1 is perception. So you're asking, like, questions. You're supposed to ask this on a date. Like, you're literally supposed to go on a date and ask these questions.
Imagine the guy on your first date and being like, so what?
Hold on
It
one
doesn't
second.
be your first date.
Yeah.
Get the cards out.
No, I'm
Are you
like, do you
ready?
want to play
Begin.
this game on our third date?
The
genuinely
waiter's
think-
like, "Do you want another drink?" You're like, "I'm busy."
And you're like,
Come back later.
how many relationships do you think I've been No, okay, so here are the levels.
But yeah,
There's
but it's
3
for
levels.
relationships, but we're doing it for friends.
It's for, yeah, it literally says dating. So it's genuinely, like,
It's
they're all dating questions.
That's okay. We're best friends, so it's
Yeah, and they're all also
Same
there's
thing.
nothing I love to talk about more than dating and relationships and that type of thing.
yeah.
Genuinely, like it never gets old to me. I will analyze myself, my significant other, every person I know, until there's nothing left to analyze. I mean, it never runs out of things to analyze.
Yeah.
I'll literally look at how many times you blink in a minute. Like genuinely, nothing gets past me. Anyways, so there's 3 levels. That's what I was saying. Level 1 is perception. Level 2 is connection, and level 3 is reflection.
Okay.
And level 4 is love match.
Love match. Good.
Anyway,
Okay.
level 1 perception.
Okay.
How many relationships do you think I've been in? How many times do you think I've been in love? Explain. Okay, so some of us know these answers, but just from basically it's like if you were just meeting me, like what would you
If I was just meeting you and I didn't
If
know
you
your
were just
background.
meeting me and you
Okay,
didn't
I
know
would
my
think
background.
you'd probably been in about probably 4 serious relationship. No, that's kind of a lot, I guess, at our age. 3 serious relationships, and by serious I mean like they could be high school still too, but like 3 serious relationships, like you probably dated for like 6 months or longer, like you guys were like in love or whatever. But you said it maybe to a couple people in high school, but you've really only been in love with one person or something like that, because it's like when a love is greater, you're like that love doesn't exist anymore in other ones. But also too, it's like you probably also had like spells where you would date like tons of guys, like so many guys or whatever. And then what was the rest of the question? Just how many times you've been in love?
how many times do you think I've been in love?
Yeah, you would say 1, but it's been 3 or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that's how I would perceive you.
You would perceive that I've actually been in love 3 times, but it's
But you only you only count 1, and you've been in probably about 4
Oh.
serious relationships. One very serious, 1 semi-serious, the other 2 like 6 months or something.
okay.
And then you probably like in between then just like constantly dating, like never single or whatever. Like that's kind of how I would.
Okay.
If I were to just meet you and guess.
Like I'm always
I don't think you're ever like a hookup girl, but I think definitely you're like
I'm always
a
just kinda
3
dating
date,
around.
kind of girl, and then you're just like bye, or let's get
She's
drinks.
So
bye.
wrong. She doesn't know me at all. Guys, that taco soup is
Yeah, we got taco soup.
I have spray right
And then
here.
for Emily, I feel like Emily would have had a very, very serious relationship in high school.
yeah.
Like
That's
a
so
7th
hilarious.
grade to like sophomore year of college, you guys had to break up because you were in college and he wanted to thug and you wanted to have fun, and like that's why you guys broke up. Like that's honestly. And then in college it's just like kind of a string of just like guys that you're like, he's not as great as that guy, but like I hate him, so it's like I shouldn't be with him anymore. and now you're just single and cute and just trying to find the one.
I do, yeah.
The
If you'd have
last
been
part's
like,
right. No, I'm just
yeah, I know.
But I really feel that.
I
don't know.
agree. I feel like with Emily, I've been like, yeah, you like dated, like you literally had a boyfriend from 6th grade to
like everybody thought at
college or
graduation he was
something.
gonna propose and you were kind of pissed when he didn't, you know, like
yeah,
yeah
and like you guys broke up because you were like, well, we really
just want to party and kind of like
not even that.
like, but like just
no,
be
I just
free.
think it's like, oh, we literally are only together still because we've been together so long.
Yeah.
Like we need to go experience life.
Yeah,
That's how I feel.
or maybe like the summer going into sophomore year of
Yeah.
college.
It's so hard to answer, honestly, for you, because I just know you so well. If, like, to meet you right now...
Right now, I'm a different
yeah,
person.
right
than
now, I feel like I would think that you've had, like... I feel like just, like, 2 serious relationships. But you're someone who... Like, even now, I would think you're someone that, like, falls in love. Like, you really, like to be in love.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I would call, like, maybe, like, she never deeply loved any of them, actually.
Yes.
That's what I would feel. Like, you're like, you never actually loved any of them, but you like being in love, and you like
I would
falling in love.
contemplate getting, like, a matching tattoo with them, but it's, like, I wouldn't, like,
Just
actually
for the
be in love.
vibes.
Just for the vibes.
Okay, so that was our first one. That was good.
Emily, do you have any thoughts? Anybody's?
I agree with Courtney's perspective on you for sure.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I feel like I know you pretty well, but I never knew you before Ryan.
And I was like
Yeah,
a shell
that
of a person.
changes.
Yeah, it's like I
No,
was
she
so
wasn't.
different.
It was just
I'm
just
sorry.
from guys.
relationships and guys. Yeah, it was just not the same. It wasn't the same.
So different. Like looking at me like now even too, I'm just like, yeah, no, in high school I would have had a very serious boyfriend and it would have been great and like we would have broke up and then I would have been like, peace out, going to college. And then like it would have, yeah, but no, that's not how it happened.
Yeah.
Literally wasn't until college
Yeah.
that I was like,
Yeah.
a boy who's great.
Yeah.
And
so-
that was the only one. No, I'm just kidding. In the world.
Yeah.
Is what I meant.
All right.
I'm
Any
also
thoughts
just
on me?
joking.
Do you feel like Audrey pinned me down? She's like, no, I feel like you never dated anybody.
No. I feel like she nailed
You
Nice
never had a
Christian
boyfriend. 26-year-old virgin.
No, I feel like she nailed it for you too. You just have the most fun, like, fun girl vibes and
Yeah.
like kind of too good for anybody, like from my perspective. Not that you act like you are, but I'm just like,
Oh,
dang,
that's nice.
if you get Courtney's attention, you're pretty freaking cool.
Well, and you have the coolest dad ever, which we all know that too. So it's like you have that in the back of your mind where it's like you're always going to be such a cool bro girl. Because
Yeah.
Thanks.
Jerry Holiday
Oh, this is really
slaps.
boosting my confidence. Okay.
which
next-
is like part of that is
It's
true
just
too.
the
It's just it's just how you relationship is different.
yeah, like how I
Yeah.
actually channeled that. I waited till later in life.
Maybe
to
if we were
really-
more popular in high school, it might have been different. Honestly,
like if we tried to like be partiers and stuff.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
If I would have went to college, my life would have been like real college. Like
Yeah, I think so,
university
too.
college. I would have
Yeah,
been
it could have been that
person.
too. It's like we could
Also,
have
I
had.
would have not have stayed with my. That would have never worked. That's why I didn't. It's because I was like, well, if I go off to
Yeah.
college, like he'll be jealous and freaked out the entire time.
Right.
And we'll break up. So
Oh yeah, you would have been a honey. Like you would have been a sweetheart of a fraternity.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%.
Doesn't mean you have to be like most of those girls are like cool bro girls. So
Yeah,
like
no,
generally we're
100%,
all
they
best friends
always
with you.
were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, genuinely, those are the girls that Audrey will. I feel like you should talk to those people. And then in the same
Just
sentence,
because-
like, that would have been you. Like
Just because I get it, because they are friends with the guys, but like, I mean, at the end, I was very close, not very close with a lot of, wouldn't even say very close, but I feel like they knew me, they knew I was dating Ryan, they knew we were going to get married, whatever, so
Yeah.
it was like, I was friends with them, kind of, and I do feel like the girls, not dissing that they weren't friends too, they definitely were, but it's just like, more than I was, probably, so it's like, I have no way to be mad, but I'm just like, you don't even belong, like, you're not even part of this, but they are, but
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
it
yeah.
always just rubbed me the wrong way.
yeah, I feel ya.
I don't know.
I feel ya.
They're more part of it than I even am, but I'm just like, I'm marrying one of these
I would've
guys.
just
You're
been
just
in-
hanging out.
I would have just been in a fraternity. I would have been in one of the brothers. In the brotherhood. Okay.
Sig up, sweetheart.
Wait,
Ew, I
you
don't even know what
would've
that
been.
means.
That's
Stop.
bad. It was just a joke.
I'm like, LOL, haha, funny at my expense. Okay. What was the first thing you noticed about me when we met in person? You're like, bald.
That's what I'm gonna say.
No, she knew me before that.
Yeah. I just thought.
I remember.
Should I be honest about like what? Or because I know before we were like making fun, like making up or whatever.
But
yeah,
seriously, we met at daycare.
I just thought you were really cool, and I was just like, I'll automatically thought you were cool and jealous of you because it's like you had a sister and a normal family life. Even though I love my family life, Mom, don't get it twisted. But it is something that is just like, wow, crazy.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I remember I was just like always like, what's Courtney doing? I want to
My
Courtney.
parents were elite. I'm not gonna lie.
But
They
yeah,
were-
but I
they
remember,
were
like, I generally remember that being
badass.
like, she's kind of just like up a level, like that. I'm not really on yet. Like, I don't know. She's got it.
Yeah,
She's got
I
it.
just
She's
remember
with
Audrey
it.
was like, she was always like the dreamer. That's just her child. She was just like big ideas, big, and I remember that her shoes were always bigger than mine. I literally remember you telling me your shoe size, and I was like, whoa, like
You're like, those are some
I
big
remember
shoes to
big
fill.
Yeah, I literally remember being in daycare, and you're like, yeah, I wear size 1, and I was like in 11s or something, and being like well, I'm 5, I'm 5'2", and you're like, well, I wear a size 1, and I'm like. What?
We were both really bratty, I think, as kids. Like, we were respectful. Our parents would definitely shoot that down and, like, say, like, no, you guys, like, we made
I
you
really
nice.
don't think I was bratty.
But I think we were kind of
just,
sass or something. I don't know.
I think we're just really dramatic. I think that was a better way to put it. Because I don't really feel like I literally would have been
Soap in the mouth.
soap in the mouth if I was bratty. I did not. Yeah, I don't talk back. First time I met Emily, I literally just remember thinking. Actually, I remember the first time. I remember getting an impression of you before I ever met you. You guys posted a picture. Audrey posted a picture of you and Angie and you guys at beach.
The
and I remember thinking
starfish!
you were literally the cutest girl ever.
Yeah.
That's so
I'm not even kidding. I
nice.
was like, who is that girl? She's so cute.
That's really so nice.
And then I met her and her personality is cute and sweet. Honestly, like she is like reminds me if I knew my mom when she was young, I feel like it would be like Emily.
Yeah.
That is truly
Except
the nicest
I feel like the
compliment
More
first
on
time-
the straight and narrow.
I feel like the first time I met you, I was just like, this person is too nice and sweet. Like, she's got to be a mega bitch and just like trying to be sweet. That's honestly like what I thought. I was just like, she must be like, I don't know, just like this like she must just be really nice to me and just like this mega bitch. Because I was like, how can you be so sweet and nice and like genuine? I was like, that's not.
Yeah, she's just
So
really, that's just
yeah,
her.
I definitely.
She's the nicest
I don't know if
person.
that's a bad thing to say, but I was
Yeah.
just like, no, she's just like so great. Like, is she just putting on a front for me? But I was like, no, she's just so sweet, and that's it. It's real.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
And she's so pretty.
This was warm fuzzy.
I get intimidated by really cute girls too because I'm just like, you gotta be a bitch. Like, I mean, you can't just be nice and cute, but
Yeah.
you are.
I mean, it's literally it's not the common thing. It's usually it's like if someone's really pretty, then they're not super nice.
Right.
Aw,
How would be?
wow.
Hey. Okay, next one.
Thanks, guys.
What about you?
I know.
Oh,
I feel
yeah,
like I
wait.
have good ones for you guys because I met both of you when I was like recently in the grand scheme of life. Not super recently, but like when I
Yeah.
was in college.
Yeah.
I'll start with you because I met you first.
Yeah.
So our friend Angie, she was like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna love Audrey. She's just the best. You guys have the same major. You went to the same school. Like, it's crazy. You guys never met." And it really is. Like, I know we didn't have any classes together because they were all so small, and I would have known your name at least
Same.
and like recognized you.
That's just how our program was. It was so small,
So-
but you didn't know anybody unless you were in your own program. It was so weird.
Yeah, it's crazy that you're fine. Never did cross paths, but anyway, I was like so excited to meet you, but so nervous because like I knew you guys were so close to Kyle and Ange, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I hope they like me. And then I remember you and I had like started to talk a little bit on the Canes couch. We love Canes and their couches a lot. When the spotlight's on me, it's like all my awkwardness just
You're like,
going,
and
babe.
Canes couches.
No, I'm
guys.
high on life right now, but the Canes couch was an important part of the story. But I remember you were like, yeah, there's only one influencer I like really care about, and I was like,
Oh,
no, me too.
yeah.
Like, I really don't care about influencers.
Dude, I
also
forgot
feel
about
like,
that.
Oh, this is a
But that was
core
like that was a
memory.
core memory because that's when I was like, nope, this girl my friend.
Also, I remember
Yes.
Audrey bringing that up when she was talking about. She's like, you would really like Emily.
Yeah.
Because I'm always like, I'm not so sure. Like, that's why, not about Emily particularly, but I'm just like,
no, about any girl.
I'm super, like, I'm literally nice to everybody, but I'm just not, like, trying to make a friend super fast. Like, I'm like.
You just have a friend? Cool, okay. But, like, you're
I'm
never,
like,
like, trying to be friends. Like, yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm just like,
Continue.
we'll see. Anyway, go ahead.
You're fine. But I feel like influencers were not as much of a thing then as they were now. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not really into it either. And I was just like, yeah, this girl, like, her style's so cute. And anyway, it was Kristen Johns, and she was like, oh my gosh.
We levitated.
I didn't know anybody else knew who that was. And yeah, that's when I knew that we had something special. And
yeah,
we were
for
like,
sure. And then we were like, wait, what do you like? And I'm like, plants. It's like, you like thrift shopping? Yep. And it's like, same. Like, we really do. I feel like you are my friend that, like, we have so many hobbies that are exactly the same. Like, we love to bake,
really
we love to clean, we love to go get dressed. Not like everybody else does too. Like, our idea of a perfect Sunday is like going thrifting, baking, and running through a meadow. Like, I don't like get cute. Like, we even have the same
basket purse.
We even have the same style a lot of the time too. Like, not every time, but it's like it's very similar.
I feel like I
think he's inspired my style too. Like,
oh,
I want my style to
You
be
inspired my
yours.
homeliness.
I was gonna say
homeness.
She's like, you're ugly and it makes me laugh. All the nice things I just said about you.
Audrey's trying to relate. We both like to get dressed. Your homeliness really inspires me. I'm like,
all right, that's
anyway.
5 minutes.
This is a good episode. It's funny.
Yeah, I'm having the time of my life.
Honestly, as soon as Audrey just thought she was gonna get away with saying we both like to get dressed. I'm like, hold up, bitch. You just said we both like to get dressed. It's like, I feel like when I'm at work and I'm like, and you have the best handwriting. Like, you didn't blurt out one time today. You raised your hand every time. Like, everyone else is like, got all the answers right. And I'm like, this kid's the only one that's getting every answer
See, the
wrong.
best
I'm
part,
like, you didn't blurt out one time.
The best part of my friends is like, Courtney brings out the worst in me and Emily brings out the best. So there you go.
Balance. It's called balance.
Anyway, what about Courtney?
I was so intimidated by you.
Yeah, I would be intimidated by her.
And I just thought you were the coolest person I'd ever seen. I remember it was at Audrey's bachelorette party, and I'd of course like heard about you because at that point I'd known you for like a couple years.
And Angie did too.
Like,
yeah, like so
so
everybody.
We've heard so much about you, and like the bar is so high.
Aww.
And so I remember at your bachelorette party, I don't know why because you guys went to go pick everybody up.
We picked you up at the airport.
No, I met you guys at Audrey's house.
Oh, who did we pick up then? Angie?
You guys picked up everybody else. I think you did pick up Angie.
We picked up Angie and.
Because I think I was texting her and she was like, yeah, like we just got in the car, like they're driving.
Oh, and you called. We were on the phone.
Maybe.
We were at the airport.
Actually,
that's why I was thinking we were picking you up, because you called us and said you were on your way over or something while we were at the airport picking people up. So yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
True facts. Anyway.
Okay, yeah. So we talked on the phone and I got to your house like just a few seconds before you guys did. And I was so nervous because I was just like, I don't know. A weird thing about me is in big groups of people that like I don't know super well, I will like shut down, and I don't know why, but it's always been a way I've been. And I was just so nervous, and I was like, oh my gosh, I hope these girls like me and stuff, and I hope they don't think I'm weird. And then I remember like literally it's like a movie. Like Courtney gets out of the car, she has the best vintage Levi's on, like it's perfect high-waisted. She's got like cutie little tiny waist, like cutest little cool girl white crop top, and I was like, how is this girl even prettier in person than in all of Audrey's pictures? I was like,
it's
that
annoying,
is rude.
right?
I'm like, her tan is that good, her hair is that perfectly styled. I just remember being so intimidated by you and really hoping you liked me, and I was like, she honestly probably won't. Yeah. Because I'm just like, I know I'm a little bit dorky.
No, I'm saying, yeah, like, I understand how you feel. Like,
yeah, like, I love myself that way, but I was like, that is just the cool girl I really wanted to be friends with in high school that, like, did not think
like,
cool.
I'm not that cool, and me and Emily are best friends.
No, she is that cool, but I'm really grateful we're best friends.
No, I'm really happy that I'm just so happy that you're not a bitch. That's all I gotta say.
I will say
It's like because you're so hot and so cool that like you could have been the biggest, like, and you're not. You're so chill.
And it's not that
so
I thought you were
littlest
all,
bitch.
but I was just intimidated by like your cool level.
That's really nice, though. That's really nice. I did have somebody one time. I was dating someone, and like they had their stepdad walked in and was like, I had met them like I'd been over the house a couple times by then. They're like, I just want to say that you're so nice. Like, I thought you were gonna be stuck up. Like, okay, like I just show up, I act nice to everybody, and they're like, we're glad you're nice.
It's not anything about your attitude. It's literally just about your looks, like, in your style and stuff, and your like like the way you carry
just like
yourself.
That girl.
Yeah.
Ew. Okay, moving on. This is getting
Like
that's so nice, but now I feel awkward, so we're gonna move on. This one's spicy. Has sex ever been a deal breaker in your past relationships?
No. What? No.
Has it ever been a deal breaker? Like, has there ever been like a disconnect in that area that like made it like?
Maybe just because I didn't want to have sex with people that I dated before, and they did.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I feel
Valid.
One time, one of the first boyfriends wanted. What did he want? And you broke up with him?
Oh yeah, he wanted. I'm not gonna talk about it, but
like
yeah.
something. Yeah, I remember like
that's something that it's like we had only kissed and held hands. So
and then he was like, "Now can we do this?" And you're like, "No."
We've been dating for 3 weeks. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, and you were like 16.
Yeah.
Like, we were young. We were young. But okay, so that's a yes.
Yeah, because it's like I just never felt comfortable doing those things.
But like later on, when that
Even
was
later
actually
on.
part of your life, like
later on in their relationship with them too. Yeah, I've never felt comfortable doing those things unless I was with Ryan. So it's like,
okay.
I mean, that could be a disconnect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like the only time that this really applies is that a deal breaker. I mean, the only time it's been like we're not on the same page was like when I was too young and I was dating someone who was like more into and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, so it's the same situation. I feel like when I've gotten older though, it's just been no one's ever pressured me or anything like that.
Yeah.
Or been like,
I think that's that's what you don't like, because it's like I always felt pressured before, and now I don't. So it's like it's just
no,
better
I'm
all
the
around.
peer pressure.
You are. Emily, what about you?
Not a deal breaker. My issue's been with who the people are as a person, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
that's common too.
I mean, that is common. That's really common. That's a good thing though, because you don't want to be like, I was like so. I feel like there's just, I don't know. That can be a thing. Okay. Well, that one wasn't long. When's the last time you ghosted someone and why?
Look, I ghost.
I'm desperately trying to
within the calendar year for me.
Blocked on all social media platforms.
I delete emails if I don't want to answer them sometimes.
Did you ever ghost a guy? Like, stop texting? Just, like, never reply again?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely have.
You know who he is, that,
If it's an Instagram dude? Okay, that's how I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, so I did one time.
No, mine friggin' texted me the other day. I already said that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
10 a.m.
You're like, too late, bucko.
Hi. Yeah, I'm like...
H.I.
Literally blocked.
Yeah, Emily's really trying her hardest to ghost someone right now, but it's not working. It's fine. We won't go any further.
It's not called ghosting if you're like, stop talking to me. That's not ghosting. Ghosting is like when you just never reply again for a couple times.
Have you ever ghosted anybody before that, though? Well, you didn't even ghost him. God damn. Like, you're doing so well. But, like, did you ever actually ghost someone?
Yeah, no. There was a guy here that I said I would go on a date with, and then I was just like, I was in a silly, goofy mood. I actually don't want to go. Yeah. And he started calling me. And he's like, hey, just want to... He literally left me a voicemail. Was it before or after me? It was before you.
Okay, he was like... I'm like, I will murder somebody.
But I was like, ew, good thing I didn't want to actually go, because you're scary.
Yeah, gross. It's like that guy that I threatened to pepper spray one time when me and Emily... We were meeting somebody out or something, and this drunk guy came up. Like, we were sitting at a little table together, and the guy just came up and sat between us and was like... on the phone super loud, and I was like, we were looking at each other like, what is happening? And I was like, can you please leave, because we're sitting here? And he's like, I'm sorry, what's the problem? oh, like being all crazy. And I'm like, is he calling someone to come kidnap? Like, that's where my brain immediately goes. And I was like, can you please leave? You're making us uncomfortable. And he said, just started yelling. He like literally just started getting belligerent. And I literally was like, I will spray you in the face. Can you please leave? And he was like, you guys were ugly anyway. I was like, yeah, that's why you can decide down here.
Always.
I was like, first of all, guy, no, we're not. And second, you actually are. So goodbye. Okay. How do you define dating?
Ooh, that's actually an interesting
intent to marry
one.
Right?
I feel like I always
like dating
as a married person.
Well, I would say, yeah, I guess there's so many different facets of it. Because it's like you could just be dating just to have fun. You could be dating to... It's just, I guess...
I feel like dating and a relationship are different. I feel like you can date.
Yeah.
Because I would consider, like, what I was doing before I had a boyfriend. Well, not when I wasn't talking to anyone. But if you're going on dates, I feel like that's dating. If you're going on with one... or you're going on dates with one person consistently, you're dating that person. Mm-hmm. And then eventually you either define the relationship and make it officially something where there's clear guidelines on what you're not seeing anybody else, that type of situation, or not. Then you just eventually stop dating and you're just dating around again.
Yeah.
There's like different facets of dating. Dating around, dating a person, and then relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed it on the head.
Because sometimes it never gets to a relationship.
you
you just like, you're going out with somebody and you're just not really like, well, we enjoy each other's company, but we're not looking for the same things. Or there's just like something where you don't want to commit to.
Yeah.
There's something missing or something.
Great job. No further questions.
Yeah, honestly, no.
Okay, cool.
I mean, keep asking questions, but I meant like...
Have you ever...
On that specific
This
question.
one's funny because I already know the answer, but I just kind of want like a quick hot take. Have you ever considered an open relationship? Why or why not? So we all are going to say no. But, like, why is the why not for you?
As one of Ryan's... Someone that... We went to a party for Ryan's work, and somebody said this one time. It says, you're very territorial to me.
Really?
Yeah, and I was just like, you don't say. Like, I'm an extremely jealous person. Like, not in a sense where it's like... Ryan, go out, like, have fun with your friends. Like, I trust you completely. It's not like that. It's just, like, I'm always going to be like, this is my man. Like, this is my... And I'm not even, like, weird about it, but I'm just like, I love him. He's my man. Like, he's so good. Da, 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 da. And then it's just, like, if another girl comes up, I'm just like, and this is my man. It's so good. Like, I don't know. I'm just... So it's, like, I don't think that could ever work because...
For many reasons, but...
Yeah. Like, for people that it does work for, awesome. Like, you do you. Like, I get why it could work, but it's just, like, it doesn't work for me. I'm way too territorial.
I don't get why it could work, and I don't care if people are mad at me.
And at the same time, too, it's, like,
I'm like, no.
I enjoy sex with Ryan. Like, I don't think I would ever, like, I'm not into doing that unless it's with him nowadays. You know, it's, like, it's not, like, for me, it's not, like, sex is a fun act because it, like, feels good. It's, like, a way of connection and stuff now, and it still feels good and stuff, too, but it's, like, that's not what I mean, but it's just, like, I don't think I'd ever, there would be no need.
Yeah.
For me.
No. Yeah.
Like, pleasurely, there would be no need.
I feel like that's the same situation for me. I mean, the main one being where I'm, like, I don't want to. I'm someone who's, like, literally not even noticing or looking. If I really like somebody... Like, the hottest person ever and the most, like, literally my perfect person could walk up, and if I'm really into somebody, I wouldn't even... I'd be like, I have a friend. Like, that's my immediate thought. I'm like, oh, kind of a cool person. Like, I bet I get to know with my friend.
Right.
Like, and I literally did that for years. And I had... Now that I look back, I'm like, there were actually, like, decent people who, like, approached me, and if I wasn't in a situation... I mean, that sounds bad. I'm just saying it's, like, I look back and I'm like, I was at times when you're getting treated poorly and different people were like kind of trying to make a move and stuff and you're just shutting it down. Like, oh my God, I literally even think twice.
Yeah.
And then I could be like, and someone would be like, remember when that person? I'm like, wait, that person was really cute.
Yeah.
Or whatever. That might sound bad. You might have to cut that.
Well, I was going to say, too, it's like I'm an old maid, too, so it's like the thought of me going out. And even with my friends, I'm just like, brr, like, I don't want to do it. So it's like, having to go out with some guy? No.
There's so much, like, exciting stuff about dating.
There is,
like,
but...
What is not exciting is, like, you are now, as soon as you commit to somebody, you are committing to, like, knowing that your actions affect them and being aware of their emotions and and things like that. And it's just like people are going to get mad at you or not like things that you do or like get annoyed at you or whatever. Even if you're not doing anything that crazy wrong, like, do you really want to have that many people that you're like in charge of their happiness a little bit?
That's a hot take.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's true.
Yeah, that's a lot.
because that's how I feel, where I'm just like, that was what I was really scared.
Draining.
That's what I was so scared of when I was actually going back, like, when I got into the relationship that I'm in now. And that's what I told him, too. I was just like, I'm kind of really afraid of, like, that. Not, like, him specifically, but, like, having to worry about that again.
Right. What about you? But yeah, total no.
Oh, 100% no. Yeah. Just
no.
you. Just you and just, yeah.
Are you a really jealous person, would you say? Or are you?
Oh, I'm so jealous. Like,
Yeah.
that is honestly one of my worst traits. And I compare myself to others, like,
I do
a
too.
horrible amount.
I think that's always in the back of my mind, is like comparing myself to others. I've never
Yeah,
felt like
so
good
I'm
enough.
like,
So
no.
even if it's like Ryan's like, you're literally perfect, that's why I married you or whatever, it's like I'm still in the back of my mind. I'm just like, yeah, but that girl's cooler, or like that girl.
That's really crazy. Because
That
you
makes my
don't come
heart
across,
sad.
if you would have
no.
told me you're like, yeah, whenever I was like 19 or whatever, like, genuinely,
It's
the
a
past,
lot
like,
better
4
now.
years or 5, like, since you might have been serious, like, I wouldn't even think that is in your mind, genuinely.
It's so funny. I get still so jealous of girls that he dated before, which is like so
That is so
dumb,
funny.
but it's just like there's certain parts of their, like, the girls he dated before that I'm just like, I totally get it, and she's way cooler than me in those ways.
No.
And, like,
absolutely
different
not.
and, like,
Those
interesting.
girls suck so bad. I don't even care.
But you know what I mean?
I don't
It's
even know
like,
them. I'm just saying they're nothing.
I don't even know them, and I'm like, I hate them.
I don't have that. I don't have that. What I will say is, like,
I
if
think
someone.
it's just extreme jealousy. That's why. I don't know.
What is it?
It's just extreme jealousy. Like, I have extreme
No,
jealousy towards them, and
that's
that's
jealousy.
why I hate
Yeah.
them.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think that I'm definitely have like jealous parts, but I just. My thing is, I will get jealous in a situation if I feel uncomfortable, but it's not like I'm jealous in a way where I'm like, that girl's better or something like that. I'm just like, this is an uncomfortable situation, and I don't like that person is pushing my boundaries. Not like my boyfriend or something, but if a girl was coming up and just
Exactly.
acting in a way where I was just like, I'm his girlfriend. Like, you just
Even-
need to take some steps away.
It happens to Ryan all the time because he's just such a sweetheart that, like, girls will come up to him all the time and, like, try to flirt and stuff because they don't know until they see a wedding ring, right? And he'll literally just be like, yeah, this girl literally, like, tried to, like, one time he went to Applebee's by himself or something, and he was like, this literally waitress was, like, sitting at my table, like, trying to get my number and stuff.
Yeah,
and
and
he
I'd
was
be like, good freaking bye.
and Ryan's just like, but Ryan's so nice and he can't, like, turn people away. He's not trying to do anything malicious. He just literally is just like, he's not going to be like, okay, bye. You know, like, he can't do that.
No, he's
and
gonna
so-
really awkwardly be like, well,
And I have a
and I
wife.
am, yeah.
But
My
even
wife at
that,
home-
I'm just like, I get so mad because I'm like, how dare that girl, like, come sit by you? She has no idea, but I'm still just like, how dare she?
Here's
just
a
hysterical.
clear answer I said, because I feel like I had this conversation early on. I was just like, I just want to let you know, I'm not jealous, but I do not like to be made to feel uncomfortable. If I feel like you're putting me in an uncomfortable situation, I'm not even mad at the other person. Like, if you don't take care of it, I'm mad at you. Like, the end. Like,
Yeah.
don't make me feel like that, because I'm never going to make you feel like that.
Yeah.
And that's on that.
Period.
And that's on, yeah.
And we're too territorial, and who cares?
If it's a we thing, I feel like it's just normal. If every person in this room is like, no, we don't want girls flirting with our guys. Like,
Now, don't get it twisted. If we're at the, at the club and Ryan can get a free drink, honey, get your free drink.
I don't really know. I don't feel like that.
No, I feel like get your free drink, but, like, nothing past that. That's, like, the only time that I'd be like, slap, get it, Kate.
No. Okay, what is the hardest part about dating you?
Lots
Ooh,
of
that's
things.
honestly a good one.
There's lots of things. I'm very dramatic. I cry too much. I fart too much. I'm too.
That's a big
No,
one for me.
the hardest thing about me is, like, I'm so stuck in my ways that
Okay.
I hate seeing other people's perspectives, and I'm just like, no. I think that's, like, the only child in me. I'm like,
So
I
you
can't
love
share.
to be the devil's advocate for everybody else except for yourself? What is that?
Ryan's calling me.
Do you want it?
Nah, it'll make this mess up. Can you just double click it though so it stops going?
Just answer and be like, shut up.
No.
Don't let girls flirt with you.
Or Ryan.
But anyway, yeah, that's my biggest problem though. I'm just too, like, stuck in my own ways.
Yeah. You are, like, someone who thrives on, like, your routines and stuff. And if it's, like, someone's... Like, she's not bad or anything like that. I'm just saying that will get, like, you'll get in a weird mood.
I mean, I literally just cleaned your dishes because I was just like, I must clean them. They're dirty
away.
dishes. Like, I'm just so weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's getting worse. I don't know what that is. I feel like I could probably get diagnosed with, like, OCD or something, I'm sure. But, like, I don't know. It's just a little much sometimes. Anyway.
There are worse outlets.
What about you guys?
Cleaning my dishes.
True.
I'm just too perfect. No, I'm just kidding.
I second that.
No, I would say that too. It's like you're just so cute and nice and perfect. No, but like I feel like it's intimidating. Like I think it could be intimidating to guys.
No, but I appreciate the kind perspective.
You know what I mean?
No, genuinely the hardest things about me are probably one, I like a lot of alone time, but I feel like I just haven't dated somebody who
She doesn't want too much alone
makes
time.
me like want to give up my alone time.
Yeah.
And oh gosh, what was the other one? Oh, I cannot accept help at all. And like I get really mad when somebody tries to help me. Yeah. Like I get offended. I'm like, no, I can do it by myself. I literally don't want you to do it. Like I will do better. Like, and it's like,
yeah,
it makes me so mad at myself because when I don't know, I can't even think of like a good example, but like I feel like the only person I ever like really do accept help from sometimes is like my mom. And if it's something like so easy, like I don't know, doing the dishes or something, I'm like, wow, that just like gave me 20 minutes back, and like I don't know, felt good. But it's like I would never say like, yes, help me. I'd be like, no, it's genuinely gonna make me mad. Like I'm the kind of person who like, if like, oh gosh, I'm trying to think of an example. Like if my mom did my laundry, I'd be like, well, I have to redo it because like I didn't earn for my laundry to be put away. Messed up.
Wow, that's like, mine's different. Mine's like that, but it's more just like I want to make sure it's done right every time.
Yeah,
you know,
I get that too.
And I get anxiety when it's not done.
Emily's toxic trait is that she'll leave boxes and packages of like crackers and chips out on the counter with like 3 chips in them, because she'll be like, I'm leaving that out so I didn't eat the whole thing, and it's reminding me that I didn't eat all of them.
I will literally, so my fave snack is Triscuits. I will throw the plastic bag away, but put the cardboard box back in the cabinet because I don't want anybody to know like I already finished them.
And I'm like,
that's fine.
Oh, as soon as I open them, I realize there's no Triscuits in there in an empty box, and I'm like, why am I throwing this empty box of Triscuits away?
I'm so particular about being clean and perfect, like throw the damn box away, but I just can't.
It is funny. Weird. It's just I'm like, okay, Emily's going through a time. I'm gonna throw this box away.
Or I'll like wait until the trash is full toxic and I'm taking it out, and I'll like go get them all out and throw them away.
It's okay. So I used to have this one. This is like Haley was like, what the? I had a container of icing in my bottom drawer.
Oh yeah, you told me.
And I would just leave a spoon in there, and I would go eat a spoon of icing. I felt embarrassed, and I just kept wanting a little spoon of icing every night. And so I didn't put it in the regular cabinet because I didn't want anyone to know it. I just bought myself a thing of icing. No, you were away at college. I was having hard times.
Hard times. What's the theme of this podcast? We just sing different lyrics.
That's the theme of every podcast in our life. Okay. Oh, wait, I didn't answer. Hardest part about dating me. I'm trying to think of something
epic and cool.
I'm the bestest, coolest girl. No. The hardest part about dating me is that I overanalyze everything. And I will, like... Honestly, right now, I think I'm so traumatized that I'm a little bit in my own way.
So you're just like, oh, when's the shoe gonna drop?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
I'm like, I feel certain ways that I won't like, or... Like, if I'm really happy about something, I'll kind of be like, well, don't get too happy. Or if I really, if I'm like, I really like, whatever, then I'm like, well,
yeah.
I don't want to assume, even though someone acts like they love me, or not love me. Even though someone cut that. Anyway, someone acts like they really like me, or they're obsessed with me, or whatever, and I'll just be like, well, I'm sure they're just, like, just playing around. Like, they're just kidding, Like,
yeah.
I just don't trust, like, anyone to have deep, full emotions.
Right. Yeah.
That aren't going to be like, well, you just kind of smelled weird today, so bye. Or something,
Yeah.
Or, like, you were a little bit annoying, so goodbye. Like,
To be fair, I feel like guys really ghost people very quickly, so it's like, you can feel kind of like what, I'm doing everything perfect, everything's fine, and then they're just
Yeah.
like, what did I do? Literally everything was good. Like, you literally were so happy. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
So girls are kind of conditioned that way, I think.
I feel like that's more of a girl thing to do than a guy thing.
For sure.
Actually, is that girls will turn on a dime. Because
Girls
here's
will
the
turn on a
thing. Oh, I think.
Maybe it's just my past.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, I
you
did
were
bad
super
guys.
young.
Yeah.
Also, at the time, it felt like nothing was going wrong, but also it was like not that great.
Sure. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now you're like, well, that kind of makes sense because we weren't.
Yeah.
Anyway, who in your life do you feel most yourself around and why?
Ryan, my husband.
I have a small list.
And
There's
then
not just one.
you're my number. I mean, I still feel most comfortable around Ryan. Like, I can even be my, like, even more my, like, worst around him too.
Yeah, that is one thing. Is there's people who you can like be like your ugliest self.
Like,
around.
so
And I
ugly.
feel like
You're the second, like, you're the closest after that. But it's like, I can be like, and it's bad because it's like I can be so honest and ugly that it's like I need to stop because it's like not nice. Yeah.
Well,
not like I'm bullying him.
No, it's okay.
But,
I mean,
like,
that's like
yeah.
how I am with my like siblings.
Yeah.
That's like how. Like,
yeah, I feel like it's kind of like the same kind of relationship in a way. It's like
Yeah.
you're just so open and like fine.
Is that okay?
I don't know.
It should be.
Okay,
Yeah, we're
it is.
good.
Yeah.
We're Gucci.
Anyway, yeah. No, mine's definitely like genuinely my parents, my two sisters. This is like I honestly am pretty comfortable. Like I am my 100% myself though, around like a small group of people. You, Morgan, and Emily now.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
makes me feel happy.
And I'm honestly pretty close with. I'm still kind of on my best behavior a little bit in the relationship, but
Not quite.
I mean,
To
I'm
flavor
not.
town.
I'm not like. I'm probably not gonna like start spiraling in front of him yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Where it's like
Like how the
hyperventilating
ugly. Like
and-
I'm.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm not gonna start bawling or something yet.
Right. Yeah.
But, like I'm still like.
Yeah. Like I feel
I
so
still
close
just
to
too
you.
Excited
but,
when I see him, but it's like I can't be in a bad mood.
Right. But yeah, like I even like I don't break down with you like that. Like
No.
no. We might be really close, and we are, but it's like it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like tell you my greatest fears in life, like real ones. You know what I mean? Like start crying and stuff. you know?
I was gonna say we would talk about that, but we wouldn't be like.
No, I'd be
in
like,
a-
yeah, it would be a
in a
different
situation where I'm like, I can't go on. Like,
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, we know we would be there, but it's just I feel like there's other.
Who are you most yourself around? Your mom, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my immediate family for sure.
Yeah.
And I would say you guys
Yeah.
and Kyle and Angie and my friend Jessie.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But your mom, it would be your mom, like number one. I feel like probably.
Oh yeah, 1000%.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys are like soul sisters and also
Yeah.
Twins.
mom, daughter, and twins.
Yeah. She's my best.
Y'all,
Yeah.
my hands are swollen sausages right now.
Because of the heat.
Yeah.
It feels kind of good.
And yeah. This
How many more? How
one-
many
I
more?
tell y'all.
How many more do you
I'll
want?
still skip this one. Not that many. We need to go to level 3. There's only one more level 2.
We'll skip it. We're already at.
Okay, we'll do level 3. What do you find most attractive about me that isn't physical?
Your personality.
You're so funny. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
so funny.
Aw.
And I think your sweet nature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you literally just have like you guys are both sunshine people, but you're in a way where it's like
I want,
high
I want the
energy.
laugh.
You're
yeah.
high energy sunshine, and you're like literally like calm. Like we could have just like be doing nothing, chill. Like you're the type of person, which we do this. Like I want to go on a walk and like go on a picnic with, and like go do
Yeah.
like sweet, like. I mean, we have fun. We are crackheads together too, but I'm just saying it's like generally you just have like.
Yeah. Yours is like your cornholio energy. I would say. Like, not even your humor, but like when you're like, I just took a picture of my turn in the toilet. Like, that's my
Really? 'Cause I
most
feel like that's when you
attractive.
bully me the most.
But it's like, I bully you because I'm
It's
so
just
excited.
great.
Anyways, can we even see your head?
I don't care anymore. I'm so tired.
Put your knee down a little
No, I'm
bit.
all right.
All I
Fine,
see
Mom.
is Audrey's eyebrows. That's it.
It hasn't been up for that long.
Anyway,
okay?
I feel like I kind of butchered Emily's, but genuinely, do you get what I'm saying?
No, that's
What did
so
you say about
nice.
Emily?
Sweet sunshine girl.
Okay,
Just like
that's what
happy
we said.
girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Sweet,
Like
sweet,
only good energy. You know,
Yeah.
when she's like, I'm just have the worst energy today. Like I can tell when you're off, but like
Yeah.
you're genuinely just like, yeah.
That's so nice
You're-
because my
you're-
brain
you're
is like
bestie girl.
anxiety
And
all the time.
even whenever you're having a bad day, I feel like you're still like, I have to put everybody else like above myself and be
Yeah.
happy, and that goes that show like
Yeah.
that.
Also,
it's nice.
she's
But
really
show
fun.
your
Emily's
emotion.
so funny.
Yeah.
You are so funny. Like, I don't think everybody gets to see when you're actually hilarious. My dad, actually, that's so funny because we, like, the first one we did, I think it was just me and you. He was like, she's, like, really funny. She just kind of has, like, little one-liners. I'm like, I need to tell her because she'll be like, oh, my gosh.
That is like my favorite compliment to receive because I feel like I don't get it a lot and I like don't think that I'm funny.
You
And
are
I'm not
funny.
saying that in a self-deprecating way at all. I just
No,
genuinely
yeah.
I don't think of witty things.
I just think when you're around people that you're most self around, then you like start just kind of going off the wall a little bit and
Yeah.
going off the rails, and
Yeah.
it's like some funny. I lived literally, especially when it's just me and you in the car. I feel like that's when it always
Yeah.
happens, and yeah.
Or the other day when I was sick. I forget what I was doing. But I was just like,
Or we're just
you
on
know
the
when
couch.
you feel like you're in a dream?
Yeah.
Or like you feel like you're drunk but there's literally
She
no
was
human
literally
being
on
possible.
drugs,
I
that's
was
why.
like that. Yeah, I was on drugs actually. That makes sense. As in antibiotics. Don't get it
Yeah,
twisted.
guys.
Don't get it
was just
twisted.
Steroids.
But
What
But I
did the
love that.
people? Oops, sorry. Actually, I'm skipping this
Oh.
one because it's a little deep. And we're only gonna have a couple more. No, skipping that one too. What?
And we're done.
wow.
What do you know? Our video messed up again.
No,
You
we
know-
just be like, okay, and that was all. We're gonna stop there. That was so funny. Love everyone. We love each other.
Literally, like, why?
Nothing even happened.
What's with the video? Quitting.
I want to ask you guys these questions off camera though.
All right.
Yeah, no, this is fun.
Video stop now.
Oh, we're still going.
Oh
Just-
no, we should be done
That's
because
what I
that's
was
yeah.
saying. We can be done.
All right, well-
And thank you. We'll see you next
What a
season.
way to end.
Season 2.
You know what? In this little break, we're gonna try to figure. We're trying to get our audio visual together. You know? what I
Yeah,
mean?
guys,
Our
we're
audio
gonna come
visual.
back and it's gonna be high quality stuff. It's gonna feel like real.
Back
We're
and
gonna be on
better than
MTV.
ever.
Jesus.
It's gonna
Anyway,
feel like we have a manager.
that was a fun episode. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah,
We're the-
honestly.
Whatever.
The
Girls 95.
95. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
hello.
96.
Ooh, 97.
97. Shoot, I'm already messing. Like, I don't know, man.
Audrey and Emily like to put clothes on.
Yeah, we